However, before outlining which effects and behaviours will be examined in the following chapters, it is worth reflecting briefly on how psi research began and how widespread is the belief in such phenomena. This is followed by a brief outline of how mainstream science views psi, along with the dominant view of consciousness as a product of brain activity alone. A brief history. Scientific interest and research in the possible effects of psi was to some extent initiated during the latter part of the 19th century, when spiritual mediums alleged that they were able to communicate with deceased persons. This led to a growing level of interest by members of the academic community, such as Henry Sidgwick, Frederick Myers, and Edmund Gurney, who advocated the need for rigorous empirical scrutiny of such alleged phenomena. This, in turn, led to the establishment in the United Kingdom of the Society for Psychical Research, SPR, in 1882, which had the explicit aim of investigating the various reported phenomena, real or alleged, without prejudice or prepossession, whilst adopting the best practices of science and the scientific spirit of inquiry. According to Cardenio, the aim was to move such phenomena from the darkness of the séance room to the hopefully more enlightened surroundings of the modern psychology laboratory. The SPR was not only interested in testing the claims of psi phenomena, it also explored other topics, including unconscious cognition, hypnosis, and altered states. Similarly, in America, the need to establish a scientific organization led to the founding of the Parapsychological Association, PA, in 1957, which, over time, became affiliated with the American Association for the Advancement of Science in 1969. Both the SPR, which is now over 130 years old, and the PA, which recently celebrated its 60th year, are still going strong. They are both involved in holding regular meetings and organizing study days, guest lectures, and an annual scientific conference to showcase the most recent research. Alongside these, there are several other institutions that pursue both research, for example, Australian Society for Parapsychology, Institute of Noetic Sciences in the USA, Institut Métaphysique International in Paris, and training, for example, Arthur Findlay College, College of Psychic Studies, both in the UK, of psi-type behaviours, all of which reflects an ongoing and extensive interest in the field of psi-type behaviours and effects. Belief in psi. There may be any number of reasons why psi-based experiences and behaviours should be taken seriously. Perhaps the most obvious is the sheer prevalence of such reported experiences and the level of belief those in the population report. According to Zaran, people have experienced unusual phenomena and believed in them since the beginning of recorded history. The validity of such claims is echoed in the surveys carried out across the UK and USA, which have repeatedly shown that a large proportion of the population have experienced and believe in such effects. For instance, a Gallup poll, reported by Newport and Strasbourg, not only showed that the majority of Americans believe in such things, but also that there had been a slight increase in the level of such belief since 1990, suggesting that belief in such events, phenomena, may be growing. Furthermore, there was a similar increase in the number of reported experiences, and the poll also showed that Americans with the highest level of education were more likely than others to believe in effects such as the power of the mind to heal the body and telepathy. This high level of belief in psi effects and behaviours is found across societies both geographically and historically, although the content of the beliefs and experiences may vary across cultures. Indeed, a survey in Germany on attitudes towards such phenomena showed that, of those that responded, more than half gave accounts of personal experiences of such unusual events. Furthermore, these experiences can often have dramatic and influential effects on the lives of those that experience them. This may be because they seemingly extend their range of conscious awareness, or offer an alternative view on the nature of consciousness. Mainstream view of psi. It is difficult to deny the claim that the nature and content of psi-based effects are viewed by many in the mainstream to be at odds with current understanding of science and the world view. Indeed, some